Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Miss Brianne, and welcome back to our Artful Calligraphy series, the series where I teach you the art style of beautiful lettering. Now, in our previous videos, we were learning how to draw we're learning now how to draw all the capital letters, and I taught you a few so far. Now, for today's video, I'm going to teach you another capital letter to draw. And today it is the capital letter I, right here. As you can see over here, the capital I. Now it's a two-step process, and I will carefully demonstrate this to you. It's going to be a little tricky. It's going to take a lot of practice to get this one. Sometimes I still have a little bit of difficulty, but I always keep practicing. And it goes a little something like this. You're going to take your marker and start at the top line. We're going to curve a little bit and go down with heavy pressure until you get to the baseline. Then you're going to do very light pressure going back up almost to the waistline and stop. Then you're going to go to where you make your first mark. We're going to go down starting with light pressure, curve a little bit, then use heavy pressure going down until you pass the waistline. Then you're going to come back up with light pressure. Let's do that again. Start at the top line, curve and use heavy pressure going down until you get to the baseline, then light pressure going back up. Go back to where you made your first mark. Hold on, let me fix that. Start with light pressure, curve a little bit, then use heavy pressure going down until you pass the waistline, then light pressure coming back up. Again, we're going to start at the top line. Go down, curve, use heavy pressure till you're at the baseline, curve, and then light pressure going back up. Start from where you made your mark, start with light pressure, curve, heavy pressure going down till you hit the waistline, curve, light pressure going back up. Let's try that again. Start at the top line, curve, and then go down with heavy pressure until you get to the baseline, curve, light pressure going up. Start from where you made your mark. Start with light pressure and curve, then heavy pressure going down until you hit the waistline and curve, light pressure going back up. Alright, one more time. We're going to start at the top line, curve and use heavy pressure going down until you hit the baseline, curve with light pressure going back up. Start from where you made your mark, use light pressure, then curve with heavy pressure going down. So you hit the waistline, curve, light pressure going back up. And that is how you make the capital I. Now in a minute or two I'm going to have you finish the rest of this practice sheet on your own, and as always I do this with you. But let's do a quick review one or two more times. So you're going to start at the top line, curve and use heavy pressure going down till you hit the baseline, curve and then use light pressure going up. Start from where you made your mark, start with light pressure, curve, use heavy pressure going down till you hit the waistline, curve, light pressure going up. One more time, start at the top line, use heavy pressure going down till you hit the baseline, curve, light pressure going up. Start from where you made your first mark, start with light pressure, curve, heavy pressure going down till you hit the waistline, curve, light pressure going back up. Alright, good job boys and girls. So you're going to spend the next couple of minutes finishing the rest of this practice sheet on your own. Are you ready to begin? Okay, let's begin. Now I know these are going to be very tricky in the beginning, but remember, practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the more consistent your letter shapes will be. So it's always practice, practice, practice. All right, good job, boys and girls. You have learned how to draw the capital letter I. In our next video, I'm going to teach you how to draw the capital letter J. So, take good care of yourselves, have a great weekend, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon.